Hi.
Hi, Orlando. Hi, Orlando. Okay.
What
I
did I
just tell them real quick. If you did hold on, Jason, I'll come over in a minute, okay? If you did the assignment yesterday, you got a grade on the assignment. Did I put the current grade in the class on there?
No.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I'll do that on tomorrow's assignment. Sorry, I didn't do that, but you should know where you stand based on previous assignments.
Really stupid.
Or I can do a grade on 9. Okay, if you cannot read my handwriting, please just call me over and I'll tell you. Or I actually would win, so no, I'm just kidding. Or if you want to know how you can increase your grade, just let me know and I'll give you some pointers and I'll grade it again.
Listen, say aye.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
How would you feel?
I don't have the case on it.
Does it work?
Okay, guys.
Is it on?
Oh, yes.
Like, smoke data type on it?
I'm
Give you the number.
penalize you guys for that. That's not fair.
See?
I'm not
I'm on a
sure.
budget. Oh, my chocolate.
Okay, thank you. We don't have to. We just got.
You could have just,
What are you looking at?
Wow, that
Nothing
was
good looking.
Thank you.
nice, Mrs. Papler.
Hey, bullshit.
Maybe 6'9". Shut the fuck up.
Surprise, surprise.
Yo, go ahead. I need help. She's bullying me. She's being
Angel,
here.
you're like really hyped.
No, he asked me what I was looking at. Just said nothing good looking. He wanted to give me attitude, so I gave him back. That's all.
Well, that's good. That goes along with what we're going to be talking about today.
See, that's what we're going to be talking about
That's not
today.
the truth, okay?
So we have.
Or actually, no, we can watch
the
the
There we go.
I can say more.
I put it 12.
Oh, that shit is glowing.
All right. Whenever y'all are ready.
All right. Shut up, everybody.
Yo,
That includes you.
Thank you.
you're the only one that's
Mrs. Papler. Angel, can you have a seat, please?
Can I have a seat?
Will you? May you?
Now you will.
Do you mind?
Now you will.
Please.
Yeah, you want to or not?
Okay.
Miss, you want to switch shoes?
Really?
And maybe think about
She's like, really? She didn't say yes or no. She's like, really?
So I
Because half of the
was.
things that I say are like very.
Just, yeah, I want to see him try to get in them.
She could be the kid first.
Do you have a sharpener
Not
pack?
a kid, you're 18, you stupid.
There might be a here, I'll sharpen it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go.
Don't.
Kiss my ass.
Is anybody listening to sharing?
No.
No.
Because nobody cares.
Nobody.
Hey,
Wow.
hey, hey.
I'm
That's my
listening.
third mom right there.
Your first mom. Second, I mean. All right,
Who
guys.
is the first mom? What you mean? Then
Oh,
Papa was my
my
second
eyes.
and you're my third.
Okay, whatever.
Ah.
So
Never
what?
did.
What did you guys talk about in here yesterday and the day before? Do you remember?
You talk
I
about
wasn't
like
even here.
not loving.
What were you talking about?
What did you talk about in this class
I wasn't
yesterday and the
even
day
here.
before?
Yesterday we talk about how we act when we're in different,
When you're in the what?
like where you act like differently, like how you act in school versus at home.
So can you turn that music off over there, buddy?
No.
Thank you. So you're talking about communication, right?
Yes.
Okay. How you present yourself. So what are the different ways of communication? Let's see if you learned anything. How do you communicate with somebody?
Body language.
Morse
Body
code.
language. So that's nonverbal communication.
Morse code.
Morse code, you can communicate.
Or like talking.
Like talking.
A carrier pigeon.
A carrier pigeon.
This is not the old days.
Like that.
So interestingly, my son and I were driving and we saw a bunch of pigeons rolling around, flying around in a circle. And I was like, what is that? And he was like, that's so weird, it's pigeons. And it says the carrier pigeons do that to find their location.
Do you believe everything you see on the internet?
Yes.
You believe everything you see on the
I'm not
internet?
sure why you're doing that,
Javi,
but
that's
please
really.
refrain
That's
from
your-
continuing.
So that's how babies
No.
communicate when they're hungry.
You can't go to sleep this class. God, this
Oh,
class.
No one's listening. Well, because I walked in and it seems like everybody was being really disrespectful to Sherry, and I wasn't sure why.
Yeah, why are you acting like that?
You're the first?
So weird.
Look at it.
Alright,
Oh.
so somebody give me an example example of nonverbal communication.
Non-verbal communication, going up to somebody and punching
I'm
them.
really not open to.
Okay, that's extreme. But what about like in this room, like
I tried.
communicate to me that you don't like me without words. That's one way.
That's honest.
It's honest. Yeah. Anybody else know how to communicate non-verbally? What about?
Oh, what I do when I go for a walk.
Like just
That's not liking somebody?
No, when I go
Like
for
this.
when I want to
This
go
is
for
not
a
like
walk,
somebody.
like this.
Silent.
They already did
I know.
Sure.
Yes.
Sign language.
Yes.
Sign language. Yes. So what about?
Like everyone knows sign language in here.
So what about an example of like, hey, I'm happy to see you. Yeah,
I do this a lot. I wave to her.
I do too. Of course.
Lady, stop talking.
And people
I
look.
have a penis.
Yo, guys, be
Whoa, 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 whoa.
quiet.
Eric, turn around.
Yo, I didn't
No,
say
hey,
anything
hey.
sexual, did I?
Quiet,
Lady.
quiet.
Okay.
All right. Give me an example of body language of when someone's talking to you and you actually just don't want to talk to them. Like only body language. Okay, that's
I
good.
have my hat on my head.
I would just ignore them until they fucking leave.
So how do you ignore them? Like what's your body language like when you ignore them?
I just be quiet.
Okay.
Or maybe a little away.
That's
You don't
so
need to hide.
I'll put my hand on my head.
Just be quiet until they fucking leave.
Does anyone use their
Like
phone?
my face said it's just
Yes.
fucking leave.
Yes.
What do you do with your phone when you want someone to stop talking to you?
Just talk to text people and not listen to them.
Play music.
Play music.
Not to
Like, no one
that
else be like, stop texting me.
Play the music that says leave me alone.
Bitch, leave.
I set a very, very good example.
What's your example?
I'll just be open.
Stay on the phone and
So you'll just say it.
Exactly. That's what I
You
did
won't use
last time.
nonverbal communication. You'll just say it. Like, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
You gotta get the broken.
Let me ask you
Guys, one at a time.
The broken, the ones that's not broken, they don't work like these. These should be blasting. When they broke, they work better. I'm telling you, I could blast out you.
So when you needed to tape them, they worked better. Is that what you just said?
Pretty much.
Are you just sitting here?
Yeah, how about
Angel Jordan's phone, but he's over there, so I'm gonna tell
Okay,
him
so
no.
let me-
that's nonverbal communication.
Let me ask you guys this. Have you ever like been out and you see like two people in public and you're like, wow, they clearly don't like each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever
Yes.
seen someone clearly on a really bad first date?
Yes.
Okay, what are some signs, even though you're not right next to them, maybe you're like across the restaurant or something, what are some of the nonverbal cues that maybe the girl is giving to the guy or the guy is giving to the girl or
Really
whatever type of
dirty ass
relationship they
look.
are?
Dirty ass look.
Okay, do it.
She's on her phone texting your girlfriends.
Like, I know
Good.
how to give a dirty look.
Fuck is this guy?
And I wanna be with this.
How about this?
Me?
Or they just be like,
I'm gonna do this a lot. You just-
So crossing your arms is a natural, and people do this subconsciously. Sorry to kind of take over. It means you're uncomfortable or closed off from that person that's talking to you, and people do it without even knowing it. So kind of like, if you see someone doing it, point it out to them. Be like, why are you crossing?
So like if you're talking to somebody that you don't particularly trust or you don't know if you like them or not, you might do this.
Exactly.
What's a nonverbal cue?
Mitchell
that
doesn't trust you,
somebody?
Sherry. Mitchell does not trust you.
What's a nonverbal communication of like really trusting somebody?
I do that when I'm in discussion with people sometimes. Right?
So like,
disappointed.
well, maybe the conversation is getting deeper,
No,
you're thinking, that could be it too.
Yeah, people are being vulnerable. Sometimes they do this.
So if I'm
Oh, you
open
gotta
to somebody and I trust you, I'll have my hands on my lap,
I lost that.
but they won't be closed. Do you know what I mean?
They say Donald Trump
Can I get your
a lot when he gets offensive, he always talks his arms.
Yes.
He gave me. That's the funniest
And
thing.
Sitting on it.
Has anyone heard that sometimes people scratch their face if they're lying?
It's really fine.
That's true.
people look to the left or to the right, I can't remember which it is, but if they're lying, it's like they look to one side when they're
I think it's the right. I think it's the right.
Right? That's a sign of nervousness. Or
I do
irritation.
that. I do that 24/7.
I know, some people are just hyper doing it.
Yo, relax, man.
Everybody's very hyper. You know what I'm seeing from the body language?
Everybody.
You. Oh.
I'm seeing from most of you, from the body language, is that you guys are kind of fidgety. It's towards the end of the day.
Everyone wants to leave.
Everybody wants to leave.
I think you teachers want to leave.
Not right now. Maybe, I don't know, you have to ask the
Hey,
speaker about
what are you
9.
doing?
I know.
Go outside.
They still
No, not right now, because we're gonna talk.
I don't like that.
And I'm gonna show you a video that it has
I
examples.
already know what the language is. I've seen it
Seen it?
100 million times.
I'm sorry.
They're like, they're on the phone line and the big bird comes. and I'm
Hey,
like,
hey,
No,
Hey, hey.
All
right.
Hay's for horses.
Excuse me? Hay is for horses. So he's throwing stuff, Javi's not looking at me, these two are having their own conversation.
Really?
Mike has is just drinking his
daydreaming, okay?
juice.
he's in his own world.
Mitchell looks annoyed that you all
Not
are
really.
having
Has
music.
on, please turn it off. Thank you very much.
See, look at Mitchell's face. What's the nonverbal communication that he's giving us?
He looks like he's mad. He's annoyed.
He's annoyed
I'm not
because
saying none of that, not these. Y'all gotta stop with y'all language all the time. You gotta know, be mindful of who you're around. Y'all wanna talk like that with your friends, you gotta know when to cut it off and turn it on. When I'm around my friends, I talk a lot different than when I'm at work. When you come to school, you wanna be respected, you want people to respect you. It's all about how you talk and how you treat other people. You wanna be an asshole, you do that. But you know what I'm saying, these women right here, I see everybody calling for them and they always drop what they do and they listen to y'all conversations. When y'all go out in that real world, ain't nobody gonna listen to that shit. So remember that. So you can be rude and disrespectful, but we'll let it slide 15, 16, but by the time y'all get older, remember.
And it's not only your, what you're saying, it's the way you're saying it as well.
Just like when you guys are telling her something, if you started talking to Sherry and she got on her phone, it was like, yeah, go ahead, keep talking. What? Y'all will sit down and be upset. So when she's up here, she don't talk much, and when she do, give her 10 minutes of just listening, that's all. 10, 15 minutes.
Thanks.
It's not much. I didn't like school, I hated school. When I wasn't a jerk, I wasn't able to do that, you know?
I didn't like school
Remember
either.
that. Nobody, you don't have to like school, but you should like yourself and want the best for yourself. Karma, what you give out, that's what you get in return. Talk to me, my brother. I'm out here.
Does anyone remember the word that we learned yesterday that starts with an A that's about,
Aneurysm.
no. That's about morphing your behavior to a situation.
Assimilate.
Yes.
Assimilate. I love that. She's running with the blue tickets.
He said, I don't want this.
Assimilate. Yes, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Nope.
All right. Does anybody have any questions about verbal and nonverbal communication right now?
Can I ask one more question before we
Yes,
start?
you may.
Does anyone know, when you communicate with somebody, what percentage is
Oh,
nonverbal
exactly.
and verbal? Does anyone remember?
Put your hand down. One of the
Capital
students.
knows.
I'm at school.
Half, this is
I
not.
think it's
No.
80.
I can't participate. 80% what? Nonverbal or verbal?
Curve.
Non-verbal.
And then 20% verbal?
Yeah.
It's 80.
Oh, I thought it was 90-10. No, I was asking. Oh. What?
Wait. Now we're giving out answers.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's around 90. I have to look
I know it's
look it up, but
high.
I'm pretty sure Pablo is right. That
Yeah,
it's
it's like
90%.
I literally just looked it up.
Nonverbal. So
I just
most
know
of
it's
the
high. It was like
communication you do
80,
has
90.
nothing to
I
do with the
wasn't
words that
sure.
come out of your mouth. It actually has to do entirely with your body language and the cues that you're giving that person without speaking.
I have to tell you guys that that's gotten me in a lot of trouble because a lot of times I misinterpret how people look when I'm talking to them and I make assumptions about how they're feeling about what I'm saying. And it happens a lot when I first meet you guys too. When I have a new student, I don't know you at all. A lot of your nonverbal communication, I interpret, like Julio smiled at me all the time, did not like me.
But he smiled at you.
Yeah, remember Julio? You're just smiling at me all the time. I was like, oh, this kid likes me. And then he flat out was like, I don't like his Pablo.
But miss, what did I tell you? He does.
Yes.
He just
But
don't
I think
know
he
how to
warmed
do-
up to me.
Yeah, he just don't know how to express
But he's
himself
still
properly.
smiling at me, so I'm confused.
How many?
You know, when you're in kindergarten, when you like a girl, you get her in the headlock. See, that's it, you know? That's
Yeah.
how he is.
You give her
You're
a
like
love
that.
chat.
That's not how you show your
Yeah,
teachers
but
you like
that's not how
them,
he
though.
Okay,
is.
I know.
Get older,
Headlocks.
they don't like that no more.
Let's make
So
that clear.
how many times have you guys gotten into or seen somebody get into a fight because of nonverbal
Don't
body
matter.
language?
Hit girls.
Hey, Nick.
You got sisters. all right.
So
You do
if
it. You do
you're-
whatever you want to.
if you've got a sour puss on your face, you could be just thinking about something happened at home and
Yes.
somebody could think that you're looking at them cross-eyed and you can get into a fight because of that.
Looking at them cross-eyed.
Yeah, that's my old lingo for, what's it? Throwing him shade.
That was so smooth, Sherry.
I had to think about it.
Right there.
She gonna go tell her, I said, throw him shades.
All right, you get what I'm saying? You got me?
You got no choice.
Stop speaking.
You got no choice.
Can we play a game real quick?
Yeah.
Can you guys show me how you would sit if you were at a job interview right now? How
I'm
would you
already
sit
sitting.
in your desk? I just want to see.
I'm sitting at a.
Angel got that job. Angel got the job, boy. But number one, I do not want to see your butt and shit underwear. You gotta pull up your pants though. You gotta pull them up.
Pull it up, job interview. How you gonna sit?
Job and you gotta. Let me see that. Let me see.
I just want to see.
Take your hood off. Take your hood off. Though.
We should do like rapid fire. Job interview.
Nice.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
put your press.
Oh, wait.
When you're alone. No, not that.
All right,
Meeting
your boyfriend or girlfriend's parents for the first time.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah. Same thing. Yeah.
Nah, I'm actually a little more chill. I'm not gonna be stuck
Slightly
like
more
I'm trying to
Maybe like this, maybe like.
I might regret this one.
So you're not scared.
At home watching TV.
Nah,
How your feet up? Where you at? What kind of couch you got? A therapeutic chair? For real?
Is that how you watch TV, Terry?
What
Just
kind of
kidding.
TV? Are you on the TV? At least you ain't from where I'm from. You gotta go like this.
pregnant?
Hey. That's a remote. I was
You're
the
like,
remote.
oh, I wanted to go back to 2. You gotta flip it.
I was the remote.
Look, that one. You gotta take a shit. Oh.
You gotta go to bed?
Oh, the rotary phone. I was gonna play Sherry.
911 take an hour.
For nonverbal.
Yeah.
What's another one?
Okay, so you're at a job interview. All right, Angel, you're at the job interview. I'm gonna ask you a question. Let me hear. Hi, Angel. Can you tell me a script that you have that I should hire you? Why should I hire? Sir, sir.
Mister, what do you mean?
Just stay over there, please. I'll go over to you next. What script do you?
What do you say?
We're done. How about you? Hi, Eric. Eric, how you doing, sir? Why should I hire you over the next person? What strengths can you bring to the company? This company. What is this company about? I forgot.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. We're the biggest chicken nugget distributor.
Tyson.
Well, Tyson, so what I would bring to the table is I'm pretty good with marketing and just talking with people in general. Like, I'm young and I'm used to being around all my friends and all the people that I live together, so I can appeal to the younger crowd and the older crowd just because.
Just as cool.
Quiet, please. Quiet.
Fuck up. He definitely
He
got that job over
Quiet,
Excuse me, I didn't go yet.
I've done that before. It always works out good.
Quiet, please, young lady. I'm sorry. That's our district manager.
When it comes to people, I can get them and keep it there for a while just so I can inform them why they should pick Tyson over, say, like the Dino Nuggets that they have at Walmart.
Oh, the Dino. I just want you to know. Hey,
He knows the product.
He said the Dino Nuggets at Walmart.
Just because you don't know about it don't mean nothing. I know about the Dino Nugget.
The kids literally have it.
Shoot. Good job, good job. Who next? You? Hi, young lady. What job we got for her? Huh? What? Where you come from? Huh? Where you working at?
I can't. I heard.
He's working at a store.
What question can I ask her?
See my phone's
So why would you like to
See
work
what's going
at
on.
Tyson Chicken?
the back
Because
button.
if people are sad, I'll make them happy. And
Anything?
I can talk to people, and I don't get angry that easy. And
Say I don't get angry.
Yeah, angry. I do get angry, but it's not easy. Take that out.
I'm patient and kind.
So you would like
Let's
to
get
be able
this
to
right.
answer
My
the
nigga- my
phones
nigga
at
Eric
our,
got
at
judged.
our, chicken nugget, at our chicken nugget
Worst one
distribution
ever.
factory?
The call center.
Do you know the different kinds of chicken nuggets that we sell here at Tyson?
No, but I would like to learn.
You're a fast learner. Hey, sir in the corner. We're at Hot Topic. I'm looking at I don't know.
That would have been good for me. Look at my hair. I get my hair from Hot Topic.
Okay.
We're back to the Nuggets then, damn it.
Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can offer.
I know, but listen. I didn't even ask the question yet. Come on. Don't say yeah. We don't want to say yeah and stuff like that.
Hello.
I've sent y'all to the
Jason.
I'm the boss, though.
Did you say yes? Do you want me
We're
to?
doing a mock interview.
Okay.
You're awesome,
You have
buddy.
to pretend.
This guy, somebody look
This
him
is
up.
pretend.
You can talk. Yo.
I know on a personal level.
No. Okay.
Let's
Pretend you never
I
met
had
us.
a good time, sir. I
And
don't
you've
want
never
your
met him in
job.
your life.
Don't worry.
Jim Bob.
I had a good time.
What?
Okay, Nuggets. I had a good time. I don't want your job.
Oh,
Shit.
Don't worry, you weren't gonna get it.
Trust me. Thank you, sir. I don't want this job. Put the phone down, sir.
nice job, Javi. I don't know what you're doing exactly.
Oh,
Alright, say goodbye to everyone.
I could talk about Hot Topic.
You like Hot Topic?
Yes, I get my hair done from Hot Topic.
They got a,
I could tell them. They asked me why.
why.
No, I get my hair.
hair salon.
Her hair product.
Oh,
I
your
get my hair
product.
dyed.
Oh, my
at
bad.
Hot
Oh,
Topic.
thank you for being much clearer, man.
You should be talking.
Hey!
Is that good
Is,
communication?
is that the quick anger?
Yes.
Don't be
It's
basic.
Angel.
Hey, you right as
You can get anybody angry quick.
That is
So maybe next time we'll have to talk about icing
Okay, I don't want this job.
and how to communicate. Wait, Javi, come back.
Let's go sit down, man.
Sit.
Angel's a different story.
Close the door because I don't want all the stragglers from next door to come in.
Come on.
Seriously.
Come here.
Come on, let's watch this video.
You give me that look.
Okay.
You give me that look.
Anybody have anything
Okay,
else to
bet.
add? Because I have a fun little video that kind of is an example of nonverbal communication.
Because the way you look at me before.
Hey, let's just watch this video, guys.
1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
No.
We're not in middle school.
It doesn't work.
Sherry.
Miss Dills can push.
Sherry, my name is Lily and I cannot see.
Hey, you don't want that answer. So we'll just watch this video.
All right, pay attention because there's going to be questions.
We got the job.
Did you get the
It's gonna
job
be a
on
quiz.
topic? How would you do your interview for Hot Topic?
We'll do that after this. Let's watch this video first.
Yeah, you can interview now.
You're not familiar with this film. For the Birds is about a group of stuck-up birds that outcast an awkward
Oh gosh, why are they
unfriendly
talking
bird.
about it first?
As the story
This is the
begins,
wrong
you see a
video.
bird fly and land on the wire. Let's call him Bird A for the scene. As the second bird enters the scene,
I'm sorry, this is
This
not,
would be
you don't
bird
want
B.
this. All this
he lays very
explanation.
close to Bird A.
Oh, this one is funny.
Now be me while I'm
Yeah, I don't need the comments here.
dab on toes.
True.
Yo, Javi, dab on your toes. Dab on the hose.
Yo, quiet.
Got the whole show.
Quiet.
Thanks, sir.
You might dab on.
I
Y'all
am
can
married
pay
man.
$1.99 to watch that? What?
No, I didn't have to go there.
Yo, this reminds me of watching Wreck-It Ralph.
No.
There you go.
For the bird. Is that too loud?
Why do they sound like the rubber chicken? Those are the rubber chickens?
No, that's just how they talk.
Rubber still sticks.
Angel. angel.
Not a whole movie, not like a short.
The audio on this is messed up. This is not the audio from the actual film.
Yes, it is. This is the Pixar website.
Audio is way better.
Bye.
Oh, Javi, can you open the door for Jason, please? Thank you.
I didn't get the concept of that. Me either.
I used to watch kind of.
How about it's trying to say if you don't like someone and you be mean, you're gonna get paid. You're gonna get what you're gonna get.
Karma? I still didn't get
Is
that
that what
shit.
it is?
I don't know. But that
What
shit's
does
stupid.
what does anybody else think?
Freaking Disney animation.
What do you guys think the moral of the story was?
I had a lot of thoughts about that one. That one was
I did that
interesting.
so many times.
Anyone? Was it confusing?
I did
Could anybody,
here, so
could anybody see the nonverbal? Sorry, could anybody see the nonverbal communication?
Yes, they didn't like the big bird.
They didn't like the big bird.
They might try to make fun of him.
How did they show that they didn't like him? I missed that.
They walked away, kind of.
Oh, they walked away from him?
Yeah.
And they kept talking to each other. He was saying hi, and they were just annoyed.
go up.
But they didn't like each other.
Yeah.
It seems like they didn't.
They didn't. Because they were having a fight.
I have someone hiding in my pants.
I noticed.
I was looking at that. I was like, why?
So, how did the big? What was the big bird communicating to the other little birds?
Well, they're dumbasses.
No, that's not what he was saying. What was he saying?
Can you wait
He's saying, hey, what's up?
10
You wanna
minutes?
be friends?
He was just saying, right, I want to be friends. Hey,
Did you guys watch it already?
yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't even mad when he fell off the wire.
Because he didn't really fall, but like,
But they still took it.
yeah.
He
They
just
still
wanted
took
to
him
be
off.
on the monkey bar.
In the end, he was the one that got the least hurt.
Yes.
Did
Yeah.
I say that yet? Because he was
Nope.
like
That's a good
so
one.
down to the bottom.
That's a good one, Miss Papel. I'm gonna give you 2 blue tickets for that.
I like school.
You ever go to the playscape and you see somebody and then everybody try to shut them out the
Yes.
way and like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna play with them.
That's terrible.
The worst is when your kids come home and tell you that nobody wanted to play with them.
Oh,
I
that
hate
is the
that.
worst.
That
I would have been like,
sucks.
grow up. nigga. Like, it's tough.
That breaks my heart.
That's one strategy. I mean, that is one strategy that people use, right? Life's gonna get harder than this.
But still,
Better
but
find a
still,
coping strategy.
That's
Yeah.
not.
I'll tell, if I had a kid like that, I'll say you're better alone because there's fake people out there. And
But how you gonna say that to a 5-year-old, 6-year-old? So it is like what?
I was like, okay,
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I'll say you're better than them.
I wouldn't say it so like insensitive,
I wouldn't
but,
have said it like that, but
but reality is like it's probably gonna happen again. So let's figure out a way that.
I just say there's not, I would just say something like, not everybody is gonna be friends with you, and that person doesn't sound like a good.
You gotta accept it. If you
you
can't
gotta
accept
accept
it,
life
that's
the way it is.
bullshit.
If niggas don't want to play scared with you,
Easier said than done. If it was that easy, the life would be a lot easier. Because my daughter is the only mixed kid in her class, so she's only black white. So when she goes there,
they'll cause a ruckus.
it's like she gets that because she's black. She's around a lot of white kids. So it's like, what do you do? I don't know what to say,
Yeah.
So one time I went to one of her functions and she's like, oh, You know, the two girls, those are my friends, and when she got there, it didn't look like they were her friend the way she was describing. So it was like, I felt sad because she like kept talking about these two girls, and when she went there, they were like not playing with her type stuff. So I'm like, come on, you want me playing with you, boo boo? You know what I'm saying? So it's tough.
Yeah, it is hard. It's hard being a parent anyway.
You want to
but-
make your kids strong, but at the same time, like, how do you put that strength into them? That's a lesson
And
that
how
no
much
parent-
strength are they supposed to have at the age of 5?
No,
Like
there's no book on how to
what to
raise your
expect.
children, so it's like, you know, all.
Just like you guys are all different learners, so are 5-year-olds. 5-year-olds are different learners too.
You know, a lot of people like the first day here, you know, if you don't know nobody, you could be like quiet and shy in the corner, and then 2 weeks later, a raving fool.
Like me. When I
Some
first
people
came
come
here.
in first day.
That's called the honeymoon period.
Ooh,
That's
it ain't even no honeymoon no more. We go straight to divorce. Straight to divorce court. We ain't going to people's court. We gonna go back to Judy.
yeah. So what were you thinking? I'm curious because you hadn't seen it before.
Are you looking at me? Oh,
That is my nonverbal communication
oh okay.
to you.
Jeez, now I'm on the spot.
Pressure
Oof,
on.
I don't like this. Sorry, I do this
Never
to you
mind.
guys all the time.
Never mind. You're like, I
No.
had a lot of thoughts about this.
Yeah. Well, my first one was that what I already said was that he ultimately did not get as hurt as those other birds.
Right.
And then as I was watching them like continuously poke him and poke him and poke him, he didn't seem to be that bothered by it. And I thought about how strong that bird was because when I think about, and bullying breaks my heart more so now because I have lots of kids, but I think about how strong and resilient people can be that get poked like that every day, whether it be verbally or non-verbally, and especially your generation, because you guys can't escape it. It follows you with those damn phones. Like, you are going to get the notifications from Instagram or Facebook. And when we were younger, if we got bullied at school or if somebody was mean to us, it could end when we got home. We didn't have to see them. We didn't get the text messages.
Unless they called the house phone, but then,
You
know,
could
your
still
parents would
ignore
pick up.
that.
Yeah.
Why the
So it's
fuck
just
you
different
calling
now.
my
And
dog?
I just thought about how strong that bird was because he didn't let it bother him, and I admired that
What
about
did he
him.
not do? He didn't react on it.
He didn't, yeah, I think that's a very
That's what
important part.
most people can't do. If somebody say something to them, you gotta say something back. You gotta do something. It's not just one person. I'm saying
Mitchell, that's
that's even for
really
adults.
important, so I'd like for everybody to listen to it.
Darren, you listening?
I think everybody should hear that point, because that
You
is
know, like
so
the bird, and
important.
there was a couple things with the bird. The bird, like, he was getting made fun of, but he didn't
The
react.
bird, the bird,
He
the
didn't-
word.
There you go. He didn't react. He didn't react, and that's what a lot of people do. That's why a lot of people are mean to others, because they want to get a reaction out of you. Most people that are sad in their own hearts, they want to make you feel the way they feel, so they'll come around and call you a name and that other, because if they feel awful, they want you to feel it. So if you don't react on it, you get the power back. Get your power.
Can you guys give an example of somebody, like a time when somebody was reactive? Because a lot of times they describe people as reactive.
I want to.
Reactive in a negative way?
In a negative way, yes.
That's Angel.
Angel, nobody worried about you. Don't
No,
worry
I'm
about
saying
it.
no
I
one
hear you, but
does
you
that.
just brought it up that nobody
That's
matters.
No, I'm gonna.
Cause she looked at me.
So what? It's all right.
Yeah.
At me.
I think we've all been reactive.
Absolutely.
Feels like.
I even want to react on
See, but the
it.
bird
Yeah,
was also like simple-minded. Like, if you see him, it's like, you know, that's the only thing I didn't like.
That's us assuming he's simple-minded. We never have a conversation with
True
him.
that.
He might just
Could've
been
been
chilled.
intelligent.
Yeah.
He probably was meditating the whole time he was getting pulled.
So that's us just judging by him non-verbally and how he was looking that he's not smart.
That's true.
Which isn't fair.
You know how you look
Which we make assumptions about people by how they look
That's
all
what
the
it
time.
feels like.
I feel like we should never make assumptions about intelligence stuff.
Yeah, and or how people look.
Weird shit. Anything like that.
Did you go to the hospital last night?
No, I still didn't. 3 days.
Listen, that's not being gangster.
I
You
know.
better go and get that.
I just don't
cleaned up.
care.
You ain't Wolverine and self-healing. You ain't like, I'll heal on my own. Give me 3 weeks.
Was that the hand that I
normal.
shook the first day I met you? It was the hand I shook the first day I met you. Put his hand out and I went, and he goes, ah!
So you did it.
Strong.
So you did it. Miss, you broke his hand. I'm crazy now.
It felt terrible. He's like, I punched him off.
I got that new drip. Shoot it pop out with the pool stick. I'm with the gang. This gonna be a robbery. So
That's actually Gia's favorite song.
But I can sing. Talk about that later.
If there's no one else, then I will do it.
We were actually, Sherry, we were actually gonna play charades later, but Angel's already started, so.
Yeah, right?
Just
You're okay.
bang, bang.
Let me check.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yeah.
A lot.
These are the new nursery rhymes. Bang, bang, bang. The kids are
Listen, she's a beast. She goes along with it. Drinks her bottle.
Yo, stop talking.
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about Gia. The little bear.
What are you pointing at?
I seen her point at this, so I figured she was.
Sorry, no, I was pointing up there. The little puff-cheeked bear.
Is this carried over?
All right, Riley,
Yeah,
back to
charades.
the interview, Riley. All right, go to the interview.
I think this guy needs an interview.
Hired.
Should play charades?
Yeah, alright, you guys ready?
Cool.
Yeah.
We come from
Wait, what?
Recess to get the game ready. Can somebody maybe explain the rules of
Yes.
charades?
All right, who has played charades before?
All right.
Don't.
I'm out.
I have, but I
did.
never want to play.
Me. I played in the hospital last year.
Julie,
Play what?
Sherry.
How long does this period take?
Play what?
I hate everyone.
Is it eternity? Yeah, I thought it was over.
Charades.
Is that over yet?
Start again.
We're playing fucking charades.
The question still stands.
What? Are you retarded?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Okay, what are the rules of charades? Who can tell me the rules of
No
charades?
talking.
No talking, yes. Unless you're what? The person that's
Guessing.
guessing. Yes. You guys ready? Okay.
No.
So what?
But I can sing.
So in the can you? I don't know why you're doing that today. So for example, if I could just have everyone's eyeballs. Everyone's eyeballs.
Oh, no, turn it on.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody listen, guys.
Okay, everyone listen, everyone's eyeballs.
People.
So when, let's say I'm the person doing the charade, okay, and you have to guess. And I start the word and I hold up 3 fingers, what does that usually mean?
Wait, do that. I got you. No, just kidding. Don't.
What does that usually mean if I'm holding up 3 fingers? Yes, thank you. I didn't hear you the first time.
3 words. Well.
Yes, that is absolutely correct.
What is it from?
Playing
Oh, who
charades.
does that?
I'm not sure.
Put this up and need 3 words.
You taking a shit?
I'm glad you said that.
Excellent summary. Could have been a little nicer, but excellent
My
summary.
bad. I don't care about being nice.
I do. We just, where have we been past 20 minutes?
Listen.
Not listening. Headphones. Listening to music.
I said pitbulls.
I love pickles though.
Let me think what I want to
Alright, so you cannot talk when you're the person up here. We can all shout at you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
I
first.
gotta ignore. Can I be
You're gonna go
first?
first?
No, I want
No,
to.
let Angel be first. I'm gonna yell at him.
Yes, come here. Are you ready for the word? Alright.
Bird is the word.
Alright, I'm not gonna look so I can guess too.
Copy.
Hang on. Let's check who it is.
So I can't say shit.
No, you can't say that.
How they work, how they walk.
Not anyone else.
So start by doing one, so they know it's one word.
Now listen, be
I'll show you
quiet.
in the
Quiet,
hallway.
quiet. No, let him do it himself.
No.
That's what it's all about.
Yes.
I don't wanna look actually. You don't?
No.
No.
Yo, change that one.
No, do it.
Someone
Do
else
it.
can do that one.
Oh.
Alright,
I'll have it.
No, you know the word though.
I got you. I'll do the next one.
You can't guess it.
Okay. Can we say the category?
No.
Just one word. Okay.
You squad, you my heart with the guy in it.
Alright, ready?
Demons.
You guys ready?
Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Penguin.
Whoa!
It's so easy.
Should I up the category?
You couldn't do that one.
Hard. This is
I was about to say Kennedy. I didn't know.
What?
He's accurate though.
You're gonna get fired. Don't say that again.
Oh, I can't wait.
Headphones.
Headphone jack.
iPhones.
Music.
Music.
iPods?
iTunes.
Bluetooth.
Oh,
Music. Music player.
How many words?
listen.
Listen.
Wireless
Listen.
headphones?
Oh, so close.
Listening to music? Wait. No talking. Shut up.
He didn't say.
How many words? Do this. How many words?
Violent.
How many words? Hold up the amount of fingers and how many words it is.
Words, not letters.
Oh.
Audio, rhythm. We're gonna take it.
How many words?
Music.
Blueface, baby.
These nuts.
Ear.
Sound.
Earlobe.
Sound.
Sound? Is that it? Sound wave.
Auto sound.
Those are all really good guesses. It is an action, because I think we need a little help.
Put in
Hearing?
Put the headphones in your ear. Hearing sounds.
Should we give him
He
credit?
said it, he
Yeah,
got it,
yeah.
it's here.
He said hearing.
Oh,
Hearing.
nice job.
But you were so close.
Oh, this is a good one. Who wants to go now?
I want to go again.
That was
You're
terrible.
like one of them Jim Carrey actors, all in hurt
Did you
himself
hear
for
me?
comedy.
You heard.
For dollar. For comedy.
That's how Kevin Hart made it.
Waking up.
He
Stretching.
ain't start that venture.
Don't say anything.
gotta take a piss.
Waking, tired, sleepy.
There you go.
Tired.
Right?
Yo, you over there playing Budapest in the
No, no,
front.
yes, we don't.
Tired, sleepy.
We're on the easy category. Should we go up to medium?
Yes.
Oh, where's
Alright, who wants to come up? We'll do
Let's
two more.
go. Bring Darian Pumpkins. He next.
Ready?
I just stopped guessing.
Wow, like.
Oh, he too smooth. He too smooth.
That'll be. I don't know. It's just.
Yeah.
Guys, dancing,
Do it all. Go.
Tap tap.
skipping, hopping.
Hopping. Jumping in place.
Tap dancing.
What? Tap dancing.
What did you say before that?
No, he didn't say it.
Quiet.
Jumping in place.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, jump.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Should we go up to
That's how you
medium?
jump?
Yes.
Yeah, go to medium.
Yeah, go to medium.
Yeah, you know I jump.
He didn't want to do the full jump. It was too cool.
Who wants this one?
I jump. Let's go. You can look.
I know. Godspeed, Hottie.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Godspeed. We have to do the action, right? Flash.
You can't use props. That's all you got.
Excellent. Who's your English teacher?
Seesaw. Oh.
Wow, you're really good.
No, she real good over here. Over here,
Ooh, this
killing
one's
it
hard.
at
Should
Jeopardy.
I
I
That wasn't hard. That's it.
That was smart, because I never thought of doing
My
that.
fingers ain't props, okay?
You
They
don't
props.
use seesaw nowadays, so why is that even part of this? I'm gonna call the cops.
Yes, you do.
Do you want next?
I have never seen a seesaw in my life.
They gotta get it.
You never seen a seesaw?
I've seen a seesaw.
We'll be right back.
I didn't see one of those for so long.
No, they gotta look like it.
So fun.
I'm gonna kick my feet up.
Don't cheat. Have you guys ever played the game Heads Up where you hold the thing on your forehead? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's so much fun.
It's the only thing I can.
Come on, come with me, come on.
I'm upset.
Okay.
Oh, bye.
I wanna be here.
Wow,
What?
such an interaction.
That's such a hoe.
Let me see. Let me see.
That's a really hard one. Here, do it again, Jessica. I didn't see it.
Barbie.
You see
What? I didn't see
something-
this.
No, she did something like
Shop? No.
Silent language?
giving away.
Giving money away?
Cashier.
How many words?
Ooh, you're.
Oh, give me money. Give me my paycheck. Paycheck.
No, just stay-
So it is a person.
Oh, it's a person?
Yeah, this is a hard one.
Salesman.
Oh, baker. Wait, did that have to do with money?
Milking the cow.
Let's try.
Baking.
Never know. The cow can be sideways.
And clipping. Oh, coupon clipper. Or conductor. Or
Yo, I get tired of
Can't say anything else.
That was a bad one.
Who is killing it?
I couldn't think of how I'm doing it, but I can't.
Like that.
I was doing that and then doing that.
Take a break.
Who needs to take a break? Go get some coffee or something.
We needed help with that one.
Who's going? Who's going?
Orlando.
Not allowed to say anything.
Okay, Orlando. Yay. Okay, let's do it. Should I stop guessing?
Yes.
I cannot wait.
Yes, Orlando.
Brian, you're doing Orlando.
He's trying to like.
It's hard.
It's
It's hard.
He's getting courage.
Quiet. Let him do his thing.
Any day now.
Here we go.
Rock
Star.
Rock star.
You got it.
I was thinking like hairbrush and shower and shit.
You're
Oh, like singing in the shower.
fantastic. Darian, your words up.
Here, hurry up and go.
I feel like Darren will be really good at this.
Picking something up. So yours. What you want? I got it on the load.
I gotta pay attention.
Yeah. Cover.
Go!
Should we go up to harder?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said mini
Let's go
golf.
up to hard.
I said mini golf.
You want to do a harder one?
I wanna go. Let's go.
Yeah, you could tell. Yeah.
You can just easily tell that it's
Yeah.
golf.
Who has this going? Anybody new want to go besides him?
Eric, go.
Eric, go.
Come on, Eric.
Someone secret and no sound.
Hey up. Hey up. Let me out of here.
And then this is a
Let
perfect
me
game.
free. Free your hobby.
This is it.
Out.
I was fighting some demons.
Yo, Jose.
Let's see what you got.
Jose, fly.
If you was my heart, nigga, I mean it. I was fighting some demons. Some demons.
He's 17.
Oh.
He got cold too.
I can't tell
No,
you.
that's right. You saw my face.
Come on, Eric. Let me see you do it. Oh.
Okay, how many words? Hold up the fingers.
What's up?
I need some fresh air after this.
There's a lot of words that sound like Pablo.
Fuck do I do this?
Apollo.
I swear.
I just hit the word. I don't know.
Crouching.
I said Apollo.
Can't look.
not really a.
Constipation.
Can't say your.
It's not an action. It's a object.
Yeah,
It's a noun.
It's a
A
noun.
noun. Okay.
Trash.
It's a noun.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
No.
Trash.
Oh,
Like a garbage bin.
I mean, you're close.
A crab.
Oh, I like that guess.
How would you know?
How would a person interact with it
So,
without using words? Boat.
Boat.
Waves.
Swimming.
but I can't talk.
Diving.
Diving.
Water polo.
Waving.
Polo.
Waving.
Wait a minute. Where are you guys going?
Breaking. Did you?
Oh, sinking.
Darian.
Boat sink.
Dog.
Boat.
It's a noun.
Where are you going?
The ship.
Ship.
Shipwreck. Ship it is.
I really just.
That's the only.
The Titanic?
It's shit that I'm like, I'm thinking the
You said
Titanic.
Titanic.
I got. Where can I go?
You just straight up broke that pencil. He was erasing the pencil.
You said that. Titanic.
There you go.
I like
Go.
how everyone looks at me when they're doing it because I'm just so into it.
Because you're mostly paying attention too.
Right?
I'm ready.
Lotion.
Shower.
Lotion or
Can I go?
Yes.
No, that's not right.
No,
No,
it's
that was
not.
right. Oh, body wash.
No.
Lotioning.
Soda.
Take a shower.
Who and hush?
Sorry.
Your ass.
Hose?
Pablo said somebody got home.
Oh, I know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. Sunblock.
It's sunscreen, but he still got it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a.
that was good with the towel on the ground. That was good.
I still need a charger.
I like this difference.
Yeah.
You're into it way too much.
All right.
Okay.
You're doing a lot of talking.
I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay.
You're still talking.
Where's your other AirPod?
Trying to fly.
Bird.
Bird.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
Little bird.
Small bird.
Small bird. Baby bird.
Baby bird. Oh, fucking.
Chill out.
Hummingbird.
Baby bird.
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
Oh,
You get a bird and
yes,
it's- oh,
little,
small.
yes.
I wanna go.
I was thinking about it, I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do for this one?
I got you.
I would shit.
You could have went back and forth too, cause they moved back.
And I was gonna do that, but I was like, nah.
Are you allowed to hum?
No,
No.
Ooh.
That would be weird.
that's a no, that's a noise.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a noise too. Oh.
I'll break that chair, I love that chair.
I know how to do that one.
You get to feel tall for this. Actually, you're pretty tall for a female.
I don't want to do this one.
Jesus.
You're peeing on yourself?
Urination.
Oh, she's dead. She passed out.
Dead.
Bunny.
Bunny.
Yeah.
Bunny.
Rabbit. Bunny hop.
Frog.
Dog.
Toad.
Hind legs.
How many words?
Dancing.
Fish.
How many words?
Kangaroo.
One word.
One?
Begging.
Do it again.
Sucky
Find
sucky.
some. Begging.
What are you talking about?
What?
Push-ups?
Bouncing.
That's what we here for.
Because I got high. Because I got high.
Can't think.
6 9 on his knees. That was a good one, guys.
Alright, I don't wanna continue, I'm gonna try guessing.
What is it? I just want to know.
That's fine.
Is it really this hard? Is it really that hard?
Does it have to do with a bunny rabbit?
Does it have to do anything, Jess? No talking. It's a frog.
She didn't talk. She
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Frog. Bouncing, hopping.
Is it an animal?
Oh, leapfrog? No.
It's
Yo,
an
y'all,
animal.
y'all
That
know
wasn't a
that.
bad guess.
That was a good
I ain't gonna lie,
Is it a
I ain't know
pet?
it either.
It is a, did you say it's like a,
Nigga, I'm
it's a
not
bug?
gonna do this.
That helps.
Insect.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
It's an insect.
No,
Just because we're struggling with
Perhaps
it.
it's an insect. Grasshopper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, Boogie
said a
is
what?
on fire. Boogie,
What
come over here.
else?
Boogie, it's your turn. It's your turn. Get over here. I'm giving her a hard one.
Wait, what was it?
Oh, we're gonna give you an action.
Grasshopper.
No.
Really?
Oh, whatever.
I want an action.
That was the worst.
Oh, wait, that was a good one. Do that one, the first one.
Chris makes it look like a rabbit, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta just.
That was hard, I wouldn't have been able to do that one. We're ready.
Can I use somebody?
No.
Really, why not?
Because I said.
Do it!
I say yes.
Oh.
I'm your coach.
No, I'm
That-
yo,
that's
I'm
basically a frog.
highly jealous right now.
Should I not use?
Yes. No,
Okay,
no.
alright, sit down. Alright,
Okay.
High-key
Do the
jealous.
chair.
Here we go.
You using him as a
My
frog.
baby, you don't know. My baby for a reason.
Two words. Sorry, two words. Why are you getting mad at me?
Can I explain a rule?
She said, why are you getting mad at me?
Alright, 2 words.
2 words, 2 meanings? I don't know.
Okay, yes.
I would have been did it.
Baseball. Throw.
Football.
Throw. Football.
Football.
Foot.
Throwing the football.
Oh my God, guys, shut up.
Touchdown.
Football.
Quarterback.
Tom Brady.
First word.
Michael.
Salute.
Congratulations.
Sing. Military. Country. United States flag.
American flag.
Football flag. Football flag.
Football flag.
Flag football.
I knew it. I knew it had to be flag football because he said.
Do that backwards.
So when you say
You
2
should have
words and then you
pulled
do
through.
it again, that means I'm doing the second word.
Oh, I didn't understand
I
that.
should have pulled you. Wait.
Why don't you do the second one first?
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
That's why I was gonna use you to like rip off your flag.
She went like this, so I was like, okay.
Damn.
And
Angel.
God was saying a pledge allegiance to a football flag.
His headphones on.
I don't got my headphones on.
No, motherfucker. No, hey, focus.
Swimming.
Butterfly.
No.
Butterfly.
Water
No
polo.
talking.
Water
This
polo.
is, hey, this is an action one.
Water polo.
It's an action, so there's like a few words to this.
I really want to get somebody to get water polo.
How many words?
Water
What are you
polo.
counting?
4.
Swimming oceans.
Go
It's
ahead.
4 words.
Diving.
Yeah, I said it's an action.
Okay.
Diving.
Swimming in a pool.
Oh.
Olympic diver. Diving Olympics.
He's the thing.
4
Drowning,
words.
drowning.
Swim.
Diving.
Water.
Diving.
Water.
Need help? You
Water.
can swim.
Ocean.
Swimming with the turtle.
River. Spread.
Swim.
River. Separate
Keep
water.
going.
Ocean.
You
Riverbed.
can swim.
Moses.
Hey,
No, you can't talk. God damn.
Moses. Wait.
What did she say? What are you thumbs upping? What did you say?
Swim.
split,
Swimming in the water.
split,
Swim.
snorkeling, snorkeling.
I swim over
No,
there.
okay, well, it's not that out of the realm.
Swimming to the other side.
Diving. Swim diving. Diving swimming.
No. Sit down. Sit down. No.
Sit down. You're cutting his head off because he's not swimming.
Oh,
you're
you're racing.
hairy swimmer.
Oh, swim rate.
Synchronized swimming?
Synchronized.
No diving.
You can't talk.
Swim team,
No.
swim team.
Swim team. You, me, and you. Yeah, swimming.
Two swimmers.
Apart.
Two fishes swimming
No,
together.
Angel, she's not
Two
the only
people
one.
swimming.
Hey, bro.
Fishes.
Oh!
That's a great point.
Yeah.
I love
There's
that
many
point.
fishes in the sea. There's many
She's
fishes
the
in
only
the
one
sea.
pro to guess it.
I love that. Many visions.
Mitchell, maybe we should have one more hint.
Let-
No, you're trying to say it.
I know.
I said that. No. No cheating.
Snorkeling.
Swimming.
Snorkeling.
Drowning. Swimming away.
Shark attack.
Swimming away.
This one's hard.
Shark attack.
Drowning. Swimming.
Sorry.
Saving
I'm
life.
gonna
Lifeguard.
guess, but it's really
Lifeguard.
No.
Lifeguard.
Which one is right
Wait, I
though?
gotta see what this
Is it a
No
two-way?
swimming.
You can't swim.
No swimming.
I'm not getting into it, I'm not getting into it.
How many words is it?
Swimming?
You can't swim.
How many words is it?
Look at me!
I'm sorry.
You swimming. What is it?
I can't swim.
I'm drowning.
He's
You're
swimming
talking to
down.
me.
Yo, I
Can I?
Oh
can
my
I-
God! Look!
You
It's
cannot
not.
swim.
I'm not saying that.
He
That's
teaches me
seriously what it
teaches
is.
someone how to swim.
Swim
Damn.
away.
That's what I was gonna say something like that.
I got this. Ready?
It's over.
That's really hard. It was teaching
Teaching somebody
someone.
to
Oh,
swim.
teaching.
That's why I
someone to
pointed at him
swim.
and it's like,
Oh,
Can I
didn't
go?
get it.
oh, effort.
Obviously.
Nice try.
That was good efforts. I thought.
Who ain't even
I'll advise you.
It was hard.
I got it.
Go ahead, go
You
ahead,
should have
go ahead.
pointed to the whole
No,
thing.
You're gonna do?
This
No, Harvey.
is back to just hard. It's not action one word.
Okay.
Should have put it
Is that in here?
Yeah, don't open the door. Yeah. He wants to be in here.
Oh!
Oh,
Tripping.
Tripping.
You're
Someone
tripping in love.
Injured.
Passed
You're
out.
falling in love.
Falling in love.
Dead.
Tripping,
Skipping. But you busted
falling.
your ass.
somebody pushed you.
How many words is it?
Sharks.
Clumsy.
Falling.
Butts.
Wait, how many words is it?
It's an action.
Cracked you in the neck.
Bro, this is like.
Well, it is an action, but
Slipping.
You
Ice
tripped on
skating.
words.
Ice
That's
skating.
good words. It's not slipping.
Oh, I did? Yay!
Oh,
Nice.
slipping. Oh, let's go with the
I
food.
said
let's go, Orlando. Your turn, Orlando.
No, don't fuck with
Let's
me.
go with the
Come
food.
on.
I'll do it.
Here we go.
We know.
Oh,
still got
Also no.
No.
That's how Booten looks.
Man. You look like one of them, what you call it? The things from Sesame Street. You know those skinny guys?
Trying to get your taste any better, honey.
That's what SpongeBob, matter of fact. Me.
Me.
What I'm talking about.
Look, do this.
Oh, I know it.
Are you done? Let's play charades. What? What? Let you join? No, you gotta go to your class. You gotta go to your class. I should have said no. No. You gotta go to your class, bud.
Alright, I'm sorry. Okay, two words. Two words.
You're 18.
Stepping. Marching.
Soldier.
I feel you.
Walking the line.
Game
Walk
no,
line.
wait.
Line. Line.
Second word.
Second word.
Line dating.
Oh, that was really good.
I said that too.
He said.
That was really good.
That was awesome.
I love that you went straight to ballroom dancing. That's awesome.
I learned how to.
That's great.
That was really good. Least embarrassing type of dancing to do up there.
I agree.
Yeah,
Got it?
that was really good. Oh.
Okay. Guess it when I see it.
What?
Come here.
Model.
Baseball. Pitcher. Batter.
Yo, that's not it. That's the duck. That's not the word. That's the word.
Oh, wait. Oh, damn, but
I'll go. No, it's not. I'll do it.
baseball.
I know it's not the
Well,
same.
baseball counted. We got it.
I said I wanted you to know where they're from,
Tulia, you wanna do
but
another one?
you read the word.
Can I go? I'm going.
Yo, quiet.
Somebody, did you want to walk out? Jason walked out. Yes.
Bro, who farted?
Ew.
Yeah.
Stink like ass. Open these windows. Wait.
It's so cold. Can't we just not?
It stink like booty in here, man.
Is anybody gonna look at me while I'm
Yeah.
Yes, look at you.
That's the job of us to look at you.
Okay.
The sad part is,
Dripping.
Sally, we're crying.
Too much ass showing.
So waking up.
Wake it up. You slept on the floor. After getting drunk.
Morning.
Yawning.
Good morning.
You're dirty. Yawning. Yawning.
Morning. Nap.
How many words? How many words?
Down, wake up.
Morning routine.
How many
Go,
words?
do that. Hey, do that one again.
Good
That was
morning.
good.
That was good.
Morning routine.
Rise and shine.
Oh,
Right
time
here?
to go to work.
It's one word.
Head out.
No.
One word,
Feet.
You stood
Foot
10 toes down.
Ground.
Here.
Ground.
Julio's falling back in love.
Feet. Leg.
Walking.
Down.
Tomorrow.
What?
Tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow. Hey,
That was good.
That's not my
Laying down the devil.
I'm terrible. I am so bad at charades.
Alright.
Today and
Yo, y'all ready?
tomorrow.
I'm ready.
You should.
Little.
Phone.
A brick.
Tablet. Right. Note. Card. Letter.
Letter, yeah.
Letter.
No, but you said.
No. No.
Card. Card.
Oh, card.
No, it's not just that.
Oh. Okay.
Compound word.
Can you wait? Postcard?
There you go.
What did he say? How were you gonna do post? Get it like out of a mailbox or something?
I was going to grab my phone and then. Thank you, get out.
Oh, post. I would have made that.
All right, Angel's ready.
Okay.
Angel's ready. Oh, look at
Oh, he has to get undressed to do
every
this.
single time.
Again?
Wait for it to get back on.
No, you
That's when
can't
you
buy.
like- you like-
Selfies?
She's like Mr. Rock.
Here, that was it?
Let me go.
What was it?
What is it?
Mirror.
Mirror.
Oh,
I thought it was selfie for a second.
that was good.
Ew.
Thanks, we did not need to know.
Not the bag.
What?
You just got it off of the way I just did that.
Big problem.
Wait, what?
What? Big deal.
Is there? Thank you.
Checking the
Phone?
time. How
Are
many
you checking your
words?
phone?
How many words?
Checking the time.
Message. Message.
Oh, fuck.
2 words.
Uh-huh.
Take.
Pocket.
Pocket.
You're taking shit.
Phone, pocket.
You put it in your shirt.
Pocketbook.
You took a phone.
Pocket phone.
Look the nigga for his
I
phone.
don't
Is it the first word or the second word?
Pocket watch?
Yes.
Oh.
Another one.
No. You gonna take your jacket off? Just keep it on. Go down. Here, you come in.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
But
I don't understand how everybody else is Missouri and fucking got pocket watch.
Oh, that would have been
a
nice.
hard fall.
That would have been
hard.
hard.
And then we would have said full.
It's easy when you sitting down talking shit.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
I know.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm trying to figure out a way
yeah.
to throw them off at the same time, but not throw them off.
How many words?
It's gonna be hard enough to
It's just
get.
one word.
Okay.
Can't talk.
That's talking.
Just saying.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Turn that down, please.
Did pay attention?
Mhm.
Yes.
Push.
Don't grab me like
Pinch.
that. Smack you.
Pinch.
Catch you in the
Yeah.
front like that, nigga.
Snub. Tease.
Alright, fine.
You stop.
Grab it.
Grab. Pull.
Pull. Pinch, pull.
Pinch.
Wait, we're
pull.
freaking it.
Abusing kids.
Come on. Come on. Rip.
Rip.
Come here, Sarah.
Go.
Rip.
Rip. Grab.
Steal. Take. Take.
Snatch.
Yeah. Yo, good one. Good one.
Oh my God.
Pinch. Grab a jacket. Grab a jacket. One more.
Yo, this is a grab a jacket.
Last one.
Okay.
Can I go to the restaurant? Can someone take me?
Talk. Speak.
She's not the only
First
one.
word.
She's not the only
Everybody.
one.
I know. I'm pretty awesome though. I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody.
Me and you.
Talk.
You.
Talk. Okay.